One down in the inning. Thanks again for joining us here for our broadcast as we are trying to get everything set up here. From Los Fresnos, Texas, welcome again to our broadcast here on RioSportsLive.com. One down here in the San Benito first inning as April Garcia grounds out to start it off. Caitlin Garza now steps in for the Lady Hounds of San Benito. She'll bat from the right side. She stands in facing Eileen Avalar. First pitch coming, swing and a foul ball, back to the screen, strike one. Garcia hitting second today for the Lady Hounds. We're just underway here in the first. April Garcia led it off. Caitlin Garza and then Jordan Ramos. Anybody gets on this inning, Jalen Huerta will hit. Our vantage point, a terrific place to watch this game, up high above the right field area. But again, the sun will play a factor before this game's said and done on our cameras. Here's a ground ball to third. Another play on the infield. Another out is recorded. 5-3 on the putout. Bert Ruiz on the camera trying to grasp the focusing on this camera right now. Right now it's playing havoc on him on a quick focus, so we'll make sure we get that dialed in. Two down here in the San Benito first, and it brings in Jordan Ramos. As Ramos stands in from the right-hand side. Playing the catching spot today for San Benito. First pitch. That's low for a ball, 1-0. I'm having to shield my eyes here as that sunshine is just right dead set at eye level from where I'm seated. And that's pretty high up in the air. 1-0 on Ramos, two down here in the San Benito first. And the next one coming from Eileen Avalar. Low for ball two. Wind is blowing, and it's blowing straight across from left center field across to the right field line. If you want to be assisted by a ball to get out of here, it's really not going to happen. It's blowing in more so than anywhere else. Ramos waits. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing and hits that on the ground. Another play for third. Over and out. Inning comes to an end. 5-3 on the putout. In the first for the Lady Hounds of San Benito. No runs, no hits, no errors, no walks, nobody left. We played one half inning as we head to the bottom of the first. From Los Fresnos, no score. This is RioSportsLive.com. TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Service have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together.
Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Back here on Rio Sports Live, Bert Ruiz has that camera dialed in right now as he is honing in on the outfield of the San Benito Lady Hounds. That's Caitlin Garza in left field, Alina Hasso in center field. The right fielder today is Robin Gonzalez. As the Lady Hounds take the field for the first time on the day. They'll send to the mound Megan Cisneros. Cisneros will face a lineup that looks like this. Sam Campos will lead it off, playing third base for the Lady Falcons. She'll be followed by Valerie Guevara, the DP, and then it's Reba Reyes. Anybody gets on Vicky Reyes will hit here in this first inning of play. Campos stands in, no score in the bottom of the first. First pitch is a little bit out for a ball, 1-0. Another inning and a half, and that sun should go down enough for us to not have to contend with it. But I do believe it will play a factor in our shots more than what it is right now. It may be tough to see the players. Next one coming. That's misses for ball 2. And a 2-ball count on the leadoff hitter for the Lady Hounds. On the mound again, Eileen Avalar for the Lady Falcons of Los Fresnos. 2-0. Next pitch coming. That misses. For the Lady Hounds, Megan Cisneros on the mound. Campos now ahead in the count, 3-0. Here in this first for Los Fresnos. Wind blowing in, that dust is whipping around on the infield. Next pitch coming to Campos before that time is called. Megan Cisneros on the mound. Stays right there, toe on the rubber. She's ready as Campos gets right back in and ready to spin this next pitch home. It's a 3-0 count and the pitch coming. Misses for ball 4. So a leadoff walk for the Lady Falcons of Los Fresnos as Campos is aboard. And that brings up Valerie Guevara. Meanwhile, a quick conference on the mound as Coach Lira comes out of the dugout right out of the gate for the Lady Hounds of San Benito to talk things over with Megan Cisneros, her pitcher. Los Fresnos can play with a lot of ease here in this ball game. It does not matter, win or lose, where they end up in the standings. They have third place locked up in the district race. Talked to their coach earlier. I said, so do you play this to win or to protect players? And she says, we want to win this game. It's a playoff team that we're playing. We're in the playoffs next week, and so we're going to have to start beating playoff teams. So it's a good opportunity here for her girls to match up against a team that's either going to end up first or tied for first in the district. This team also had San Benito on the ropes first time over at San Benito. Lost a tough ball game. Valerie Guevara stands in. Sam Campos down at first base, led it off with a walk. First pitch misses for a ball. It's 1-0. 5 in a row now out of the strike zone by Megan Cisneros, starting pitcher for the Lady Hounds of San Benito. She's ready to go. Guevara stands in. And the next one coming. Showed a bunt, took a strike as she went around on a high pitch. Evens the count at 1-1. Valerie Guevara, the DP today for Los Fresnos. Chance to at least move the runner over here or open up a big inning for Los Fresnos. Next pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. Cisneros now has a couple of strikes on a hitter. Working on Valerie Guevara. He joined us in the top of this inning. 3 ground ball outs to third base by the Lady Hounds. It was a 1-2-3 inning as Eileen Avalar set him down. Next pitch coming here. Misses for a ball. Ball 2. Campos doing everything she can to draw the attention of the battery. Jordan Ramos behind the plate for the Lady Hounds. And now even more wind comes across and blows more dust to the home plate area. Pitch coming, runner goes. It's a ball, throw down to second base, and safe there. Campos slides in with the taking of the base. Meanwhile, the count goes full on Guevara. Campos down at second. She's in scoring position. Guevara could drive in a run here. And the first one coming here on the 3-2 is a foul ball out of play. We'll do it again, a 3-2 count on Guevara. This is the most win we've had to contend with all season long. And we're up about as high as we've been. Well, I know we're as high as we are for any broadcast we've done since football, when we were up on top of the press boxes, some of the venues. 3-2 pitch coming to Guevara. Ball low, another walk. 2 aboard now for the Los Fresnos Lady Falcons to start this game. Campos walks, stole second. Guevara now joins her on the base pass after reaching on the walk, and it brings in Reba Reyes. And suddenly, Los Fresnos has a little something going here in the bottom of this first. Reyes, the center fielder today for Los Fresnos. Stands in here. 2 on, nobody out. Wind blowing in a fierce, fierce way. Here's the first pitch coming. Took it low, ball 1. Megan Cisneros trying to find her rhythm here on the mound for the Lady Hounds of San Benito. Walked the first 2. Started off Reyes with the ball. On deck, Vicky Perales. Next pitch to Reyes. That's in there for a strike. 1-1 now the count on Reyes. Now the ball gets away and everybody's safe on a delayed steal. Lady Falcons being aggressive on the base pass. And now a timeout called as the Lady Hounds will talk it over on the infield, and they bring the outfield in as well. This is just an outright wake-up call here for this team to try to get on track. Now, earlier this year, last week, when San Benito had Harlingen South come into town, they were in a similar position as what Los Fresnos is here, in that they were winning on the road against Harlingen South, let that game slip away, and then were just honed in, locked in to take them down when they got to San Benito and got the mission accomplished. Here, the Lady Falcons, 2 runners in scoring position. Reyes at the plate. A 1-1 count. Megan Cisneros is ready to bring the next one home, and here it is. A little bit low for ball 2. 2-1 on Reyes. 2 walks, a couple of stolen bases for the Lady Falcons. You can see there, runners on second and third. Next pitch coming in. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 2-2 count now on Reyes. Cisneros would like to record a strikeout here. This is the number 3 hitter in the lineup. And the 2-2 pitch headed home. Swing and a high pop up. That's in short right, foul territory. And a nice catch made by the right fielder for the Lady Hounds for the first out of the inning. In foul territory. Ranging over, Robin Gonzalez makes the catch. One down here. We'll hone in on Gonzalez a little bit later on. And it brings in Vicky Perales. Perales stands in. Shortstop today, hitting in the cleanup spot. First pitch. Took a strike. 0-1 on Perales. Runners at second and third for the Lady Falcons. Down at third base, Sam Campos. She started it off with a walk. Next one coming here. Low, ball one, evens a count of 1-1. Alyssa Perales on deck. Los Fresnos with some base runners in scoring position here in this bottom of the first inning. They were at second and third, nobody out. Still there with one out. Next pitch coming, swinging a high fly ball into left center field. They range over, make the catch. Runner tags, throw home is not in time. They cut it off. It's a 1-0 game. Los Fresnos on top. Sacrifice fly by Perales. She's already headed to the dugout. But gets the job done driving in the run. Runner at second base now, 2 outs for the Lady Falcons. At the plate, Alyssa Perales. Waits, swings, and fouls that one off for a strike. Two walks and a fly ball have produced a run here for the Lady Falcons. They're still looking for their first hit of the game as Alyssa Perales stands in. Cisneros trying to get out of this first, allowing just the one run. Next pitch coming. And misses just outside for a ball. As Perales hits here. She's the 5-hitter for the Lady Falcons. Down at second base, that's Valerie Guevara. Next pitch coming. Swing and a foul ball into the stands on the San Benito side. San Benito will have the 4, 5, and 6 hitters up in their second inning when we get to there. Wow, I wish that sun would go down. Cisneros ready, spins the next one home. That's low for a ball. On Alyssa Perales. On deck over there is Eileen Avalar. Next pitch coming here. Swing and a foul ball over on the San Benito dugout side of things. And so Perales keeps the at-bat alive. Home plate umpire having a conversation back there behind the plate. That has concluded. She was talking it over with Jordan Ramos, the catcher. Gets a new softball out on the mound. And we now wait for the next pitch coming to Alyssa Perales. Here it is. Swing and a high fly ball into deep right field. Back, that's off the wall, and that's going to drive in a run. In to score easily, Guevara. Perales checks up with a double, 2-0 game. That was a well-hit ball by Perales. And a double. Makes it 2-0 Los Fresnos, and it brings in Eileen Avalar. Avalar stands in. Still a runner at second base, 2 outs. First pitch coming. Swing and a foul ball back to the screen for strike one. Perales with the double. That's the first hit of the game. Now she'll race down the third base side and talk it over with her coach. You can see that dust just flying across. It's actually smoke that's coming across more so than dust as they're barbecuing out there beyond the left field wall here here at Los Fresnos. They're playing baseball over to the left-hand side. We'll get a shot of that one as well, maybe between innings. Megan Cisneros has given up 2 runs. She's back on the hill. Working on Eileen Avalar, pitcher on the other side, who already has now a 2-run lead to work with. Next one coming to her. Swinging a ground ball, softly hit, picked up, throw over to first. Inning comes to an end. 1-3 on the putout for the Lady Falcons. They score 2 runs. They do so on just 1 hit. Take advantage of a couple of walks and strand 1 in the inning. We head to the top of the 2nd inning. San Benito trail 2-0. Lady Falcons back out on the field, and we return for the 2nd inning after this.
Men, start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
A look into the baseball game taking place over there. Harlingen South in town to take on the Falcons. Back on the softball side of things. Back on the mound goes Eileen Avalar for the Lady Falcons of Los Fresnos. She'll face the 4, 5, and 6 hitters in the lineup as Jalen Huerta, Alina Hasso, Steph Lopez will hit. Anybody gets on this inning, Sarah Garcia will step to the plate. First pitch here, ball 1 high. 2nd inning underway. Huerta at the plate. 3rd baseman for the Lady Hounds. And again, you'll see they'll get darker and darker as this game plays out until that sun gets behind the building. That's going to take an inning or 2. Next pitch coming. A little bit up for ball 2. To Huerta. 3 ground ball outs for the Lady Hounds in the 1st inning off of pitcher Eileen Avalar. Working here behind in the count to Huerta. Got to be careful with her. Here's the pitch. Wanted to pull the trigger, but took a strike. 2 balls and a strike on Huerta. Lady Falcons pushed 2 runs across in the 1st inning, in the bottom of the 1st, after retiring the Lady Hounds in order in the top of the 1st. Next pitch coming to Huerta. Swing and a miss. 2 strikes now. It's a 2-2 count as Avalar has come back to even the count against the leadoff hitter here in the 2nd for San Benito. That wind is playing havoc with cameras. Bert's doing all he can just to stay on top of that tripod, prevent that camera from shaking around. Next pitch, swinging a high foul ball. That's going to drift probably over to the baseball field by the time it's done. Count stays at 2-2 on Huerta. You'll see those little green specks come across on the camera. And they'll get worse as the sun comes along. We may stay with a wide shot. Here's the next pitch. Up high for a ball. And a 3-2 count on Huerta. Three balls and 2 strikes. Huerta leading off this 2nd, and ball 4's high. So a leadoff walk for the Lady Hounds. Puts their first base runner on. Brings in Alina Hasso. Hasso steps up. Yeah, at first I thought that was dust coming across from the infield. That's smoke. And it's blowing straight in over the left field fence. Now, they won't be cooking all night, but it just happens to be coming straight across over the left field fence, right down the line, and across third base to home plate. Hasso stands in, her first at bat of the day. Runner at first base, first pitch to Hasso, gonna bunt, fouls it off for a strike. 0-1 the count. Avalar, after giving up the leadoff walk. And this San Benito team is just as tough as anybody when it comes to, you get base runners on, they've got hitters. And there's another bunt attempt for a foul ball. Next one is another foul ball. Off the bat of Hasso. Hasso at the plate. Avalar on the mound. Next one coming. Runner at first base for San Benito. Swinging another foul ball. Avalar hasn't struck out anybody yet today. Walked the leadoff hitter here in the second inning. That one sails back to the screen. Runner on her way down to second base. No play there. So the Lady Hounds of San Benito have a runner in scoring position. Hasso could now drive in a run. She's in, ready to go. Next one coming from Avalar. Swinging a ground ball to short. Play is to first and wide and safe. Run's going to come home to score. No play at the plate. 2-1 ball game. Hasso beat that out for the infield single, and then the throwing error allowed the run to score. And the Lady Hounds have pushed across their first run of the game. That brings up Steph Lopez. Lopez, the DP today for San Benito. And she'll bat here in the second with now the tying run on at first base. Still nobody out in the San Benito second. First pitch to her, low for a ball. 0-1 to Lopez. Check that 1-0 to Lopez. Takes her time, gets back in. And the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ground ball to short. Nice play at short from her knees. Throws across. That's wide. Runner heads to third base. A throw across the diamond's cut off. First and third, still nobody out. Lady Hounds second continues. Good job that time by the right fielder of backing up that play for Los Fresnos. Shivani Garcia got over there in a big hurry to cover the play. Conference on the mound for the Lady Hawks of Los Fresnos. I'm going to give Lopez an infield hit on that play, and then runner advancing to third on the throw. San Benito tying run now down at third base. Conference over on the mound. Avalar will have to bear down. She's taking on Sarah Garcia now. Sarah stands in as the number 7 hitter in the lineup, playing second base today for the Lady Hounds of San Benito. Avalar, with runners at the corner, brings the first one home. That's a strike call. No balls and a strike on Garcia. Now that's more smoke blowing across now into left center field. That pitch is bunted. That's a foul ball. Catcher waited at the last second. And so 2 quick strikes on Sarah Garcia. I know we were talking, Bert and I, that the aroma of that barbecue smells terrific. Now the umpires will have a conference. As they do that, we'll take a real quick break. Fans, mark the calendar for May the 5th for exciting football action from Mercedes as Real Sports Live presents NFL flag football action in Turf Wars 2019. See the future stars from the area in tournament competition live on Real Sports Live from the Mercedes Tiger Football Stadium, May the 5th. Coaches, sign your team up today and be a part of the show for just $75 a team. Sponsored in part by Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito. Register your team today or call 956-536-7185. Turf Wars, NFL flag football from Mercedes. We are back here after the conference on the mound. The pitch coming, a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the Lady Falcons. Eileen Avalar gets Garcia for the first out of the inning. One down, it brings in Cari Cisneros. Cisneros, the number 8 hitter in the lineup. Again, fans, our angle is a great view for us, with the exception of staring right in the sun. As that sun gets closer to that building, it may play a part as a strike is fired in there to Cari Cisneros. But it'll only play a part for a small portion of the game, maybe a half an inning, and then it should clear up. 0-1 on Cisneros. Avalar spins the next one home. Swing and a ground ball. That's a foul ball down the third baseline. Into the left field corner, and 2 quick strikes on Cari Cisneros. Fans watching this game on our social media, give us a shout out where you're watching the game from. It's always fun to see. We're in Los Fresnos tonight. Next one coming. Swing and a high fly ball foul. Out of play. Count remains 0-2. on Cari Cisneros. Awaits the next one from Eileen Avalar. She's ready. Here it comes. Way high for a ball. 1-2. Once the sun does go behind that building, our cameras will take over, and it'll be just a beautiful view from up here. For yours truly, I'm going to be staring more and more into the sunshine. You think the cameras have it bad? Wait till you see my view. Here's a long fly ball down the line, and it's a fair ball into the left field corner. Should drive in 2. They bring a second one home. No play. 3-1 or 3-2 San Benito. Cari Cisneros delivers with a 2 RBI double. And the Lady Hounds have pushed 3 runs across here in the inning and are looking for more. Standing in now is Megan Cisneros. First pitch to her. Swing, hits it on the ground to short. Throw across is in time for the out. Runner goes down to third base for the Lady Hounds of San Benito. Two down. Back to the top of the order for San Benito as April Garcia steps in. Because I can't see my computer screen going back and forth between these cameras, at times we miss that play. There's a strike called on a bunt attempt. And strike 1 to Garcia. Eileen Avalar on the mound. Was given 2 runs to work with in the bottom of the first, has given up 3. Trying to keep it at a 3-2 game right now as she works on April Garcia, who grounded out her first time up. This time, takes it outside for a ball. Evens the count at 1-1. If I don't have one hand up over my eyes, I can't see the field. If I bring that hand down, or if I keep that hand up, I can't see the screen. Something has to give here. Here's the next pitch coming. Swinging a ground ball to third. Big hop and over and out. Inning comes to an end for the Lady Hounds of San Benito. In the inning, they score 3 runs. They do so on 3 hits. Also strand a runner on the base paths and hit 7 hitters in the inning alone. We head to the bottom of this second inning. 3-2. San Benito leads this. Los Fresnos hits after this. Everyone's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from a wide selection and score big today on West Expressway 83. Right now, check out this 2014 Hyundai Elantra GT. This car is loaded with a leather interior, satellite radio, Bluetooth, and it's yours today for 0 money down and $175 a month. That's right, no money down. Drive away today, just $175 a month. Or feel the power of this 2016 Dodge Challenger. This includes the RT Scat Pack, includes navigation, satellite radio, a reverse camera, an Alpine stereo system. Practically new with just 31,000 miles, powered by a 6.4-liter 392 Hemi engine. This today on the lot at $33,999. Financing is available with lending for all types. Every deal's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2, in business since 2002, Harlingen, Texas. Back here on Rio Sports Live as we head to the bottom of the second inning, and the Lady Falcons of Los Fresnos will have to go back to work. They led 2-0 after one inning. Now 3 runs across in the top of the second, and they trail 3-2. They'll have the 7, 8, and 9 hitters due up. Tabitha Garcia leads it off, followed by Shivani Garcia and Mickey Castaneda. First pitch coming. That's up high for a ball. 2 walks in the first inning came back to haunt the Lady Hounds, as Megan Cisneros gave up 2 runs. Next pitch coming. That's in there for a strike called. 1-1 to count. Bert's just staying wide with his shot. I don't blame him right now. Garcia standing in. Next pitch coming. Low for a ball. 2 balls and a strike on Tabitha Garcia. First baseman today for the Lady Falcons of Los Fresnos. Hitting here for the first time on the night. Cisneros gets the sign, spins it home, swing, and a foul ball back to the screen. 2-2 the count now on Garcia leading it off. Cisneros hasn't struck anybody out just yet. Is 2-2 on Garcia, leading it off though here in this second. That one just missed. 3-2 the count now on Tabitha Garcia. Nothing else. These Lady Falcons have made Cisneros work deep in the counts. First time through the lineup. So they'll be familiar with her delivery. Second time around. Garcia waits. Next pitch coming. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck her out. First strikeout of the game recorded by Megan Cisneros. Garcia down on strikes, and it brings in Shivani Garcia. Shivani Garcia, right fielder today for the Lady Falcons. First pitch coming to her. That's a strike call. Mickey Castaneda on deck. Next pitch coming. Swing and a foul ball out of play. Quick 2-strike count now on Shivani Garcia. My wife Dahlia's down below us. She was going to come up here with us, but once she got up here and the wind was blowing as hard as it was, she elected to stay downstairs. 0-2 the count on Shivani Garcia. Next pitch coming. Misses for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now they're going to talk it over with Cisneros about her delivery on the mound. Umpire, the base umpire in this time, spotted something on the delivery. And hey, any delay in the action that allows the sun to go further downhill is okay by me right now. Again, I want to preface this to the fans. Our camera locations are going to be some really nice views once that sun goes completely out of play. Right now, they're hanging in there. I feel, my experience tells me it's going to get worse before it gets better as the sun goes down a little further. So Bert right now doing a terrific job of staying honed in on the players. Conversation over on the pitching circle. Now, as you can see down that first baseline, umpire has to also talk it over with the Los Fresnos coach to let her know what they had spotted on that delivery. Meanwhile, a long wait before Shivani Garcia digs back in. 1-2 the count. Nobody on, one out here in the second inning for the Falcons. Next pitch coming. Swing and a miss. And a strikeout. Second out of the inning. Second strikeout for Garcia in a row. And it brings in Mickey Castaneda. Castaneda stands in. Number 9 hitter in the lineup. First pitch to her. A little high for a ball. 1-0. I've announced games before at a view like this where you have to keep one hand above your head. Bert's got a hat on. I've got some Real Sports hats. I'm going to bring one. I keep threatening to keep one in the car. If I did, it'd make my life a lot easier here. Next pitch coming. That's in there for a strike. Evens the count at 1-1 as Cisneros has suddenly buckled down here in the second inning, coming right after these hitters of the Los Fresnos Lady Falcons. 2 strikeouts to start the inning. She's 1-1 on Castaneda and is ready to spin the next one home, and here it is. Swing and a miss, a late swing, strike 2. Looking ahead for San Benito, they'll have the 2, 3, and 4 hitters up in the third inning. So Cisneros is trying to keep it right here, protect her 1-run lead, and brings it home. Strike 3 called. A strikeout ends the inning, and Megan Cisneros strikes out the side. Lady Hounds head to the dugout in the inning for the Lady Falcons. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. 3 strikeouts in the books. We head to the third. San Benito leads this one 3-2. This is RealSportsLive.com.
If you just graduated high school, are looking to change careers, or to upgrade your job skills, Texas Southmost College is the place to start. With over 50 certificates and associate degrees to choose from, TSC has the career for you. At TSC, you get a quality education that's close to home. Earn a certificate or an associate degree and get the education you need for today and tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
Start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Back here in Los Fresnos, yes, that's Megan Cavazos on the mound for the Lady Hounds of San Benito. Sometimes it's glaring obvious when you're trying to do 15 things at the same time, and you're the announcer. It ends up usually landing right in your lap. Something's a little amiss. Strike called to Caitlin Garza leading it off. Garza grounded out to third base her first time up, her only at bat. She's 0 for 1 on the day. And she waits for the next one here. Swinging a ground ball, the second. Tough play there. Knocked down, but safe at first. That's an infield single to start the inning for Caitlin Garza. Fifth hit of the ball game for the Lady Hounds of San Benito. And that brings in Jordan Ramos. Ramos waits, shows a bunt, and does. Lays it down with a foul ball. Runner returns to first base. All right, the sun is now getting closer to that building. First done a nice job of shielding off the sun with the camera. Good job on that end. Once it goes behind the building, we're in easy sailing mode. Here's the next pitch. Up high and away to Ramos. Evens a count at 1-1. Leadoff single by Caitlin Garza has it started here for the Lady Hounds. Eileen Avalar on the mound. Working here in this third. Trailing 3-2. Pitch coming to Ramos. Took it low. Runner goes down to second base. That's a stolen base. Stolen base for Garza. And Ramos now can drive in another run for the Lady Hounds. Already, she's 0 for 1 on the day with a ground ball out. But the next three all reached and scored in the first inning. Or checked at the second inning for the Lady Hounds. Ramos ahead in the count 2-1. Got to be careful here. Here's the pitch. Took it high, way high. Ball 3. That time, Garza made a break off the second like she had a notion of taking third base. Avalar behind in the count. 3-1 to Ramos. Got her on a ground ball out her first time up. Ramos, a dangerous, dangerous hitter standing in. Here's a 3-1. Swinging a hard hit ball deep down the line and a foul ball. Ramos hit that hard, but turned on it and pulled it foul. And the count goes full. Leadoff single and a stolen base has a runner at second base. San Benito. Ramos at the plate. Could drive in a run. Takes it low. Ball 4, a walk. Ramos on board for a first time in the day. And that brings in Jalen Huerta. First and second, nobody out as Huerta stands in. She walked her first time up. Came around to score the first run of the inning, or the game, for the Lady Hounds back in the second inning. Bats again here in the third. 2 aboard, nobody out. First pitch coming from Avalar. Huerta fouls that back. That's out of reach. 1 strike on Huerta. Two on here in the San Benito third. Huerta waits. Next one coming. Takes it high for a ball. 1-1 the count on Huerta. Avalar continues battling here on the pitching circle. Next pitch coming. Swinging a high fly ball into deep center field. It's going to hang up and be caught for the out. Huerta got underneath that just a bit for the first out of the inning. One down, and it brings in Alina Hasso. Hasso had got to the batter's box. Now walks all the way over there near the on-deck circle and makes her way back out the home plate area. Hasso on the day, 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored. Bats here with 2 aboard and takes ball 1 low. One and 0 on Hasso. Steph Lopez on deck. 2 on for the Lady Hounds here in this third. Next one coming. Way high, ball 2 to Hasso. Hasso, one of the hottest hitters right now in the area. Games we've covered, she has just been blistering the ball, hitting it with power. Next pitch coming, showed a bunt, pulled it back, took ball 3. That's a 3-0 count on Hasso. Avalar working on Hasso. 3-0 count and the pitch. That's a strike call for 3-1. Avalar struck out 1 in the game. She's walked 1. Working on Hasso. Here's a 3-1. Swinging a high fly ball into center field. Pretty well hit. Back, and gone! Off the scoreboard. 3-run shot for Alina Hasso. 6-2 San Benito. Alina Hasso touches them all. And I told you she was one of the hottest hitters in the area. Drives in 3 with that shot off the scoreboard in right center field. Brings in Steph Lopez. Empties the bases, but runs across for San Benito here in this inning, as they now lead 6-2. At the plate, Steph Lopez. Lopez has also been on the base paths, and she does it again with a base hit up the middle. Steph Lopez, her second hit of the ball game. Swinging on the first pitch. And this third inning continues for the Lady Hounds of San Benito. Brings up Sarah Garcia. Garcia on the day, a strikeout victim her first time up. Bats here in the third with a runner on and 1 out. First one to her. High, ball 1. 1-0. Give you an idea of how this wind is blowing here. It's blowing across from left now to right. Across from them, it's blowing out to dead center field for the baseball game. Next pitch coming. Swing and a little foul ball down the third base side. Evens the count at 1-1 on Sarah Garcia. Our basketball coverage tomorrow will come your way from South Padre Island. Give you some details on that. Next pitch coming here. Swing and a foul ball back to the screen. Invitational tournament taking place at the Convention Center on South Padre Island. Teams coming in from San Antonio, from around the area as well. And we'll get a peek at some of the younger kids that are coming up through the ranks. in the basketball world with some expanded coverage. Next pitch coming here. Swinging a hard hit ball into left center field. Center fielder comes in, though, makes the catch for the out. Garcia hit it hard, but right at the center fielder, who was playing over into left just a bit. Perfect position to make that play. 2 down, and it brings in Cari Cisneros. Cisneros drove in 2 runs with a double back in the second inning. She bats here in the third. Avalar battling, brings it home. It's a foul ball, back to the screen. Two down here in the San Benito third. Next pitch coming. Swing and a high foul ball. That's out of play on the third base side. 2 strikes. Two strikes on Cisneros. Megan Cavazos is on deck. Next one coming to Cisneros. High for a ball. Second game that I've been decoyed by Cisneros and writing a name, just writing the names down. I just wrote Cisneros twice, and then I went with it. My apologies to the fans tuning into our broadcast. Cisneros at the plate. Cavazos on deck. Next pitch coming. Swinging a hard hit ball. That's a hit into left field. Runner stops at second base. Cisneros on base for a second time of the day. Her second hit. The inning continues for the Lady Hounds of San Benito. Second hit for Cisneros. Megan Cavazos now stands in. Standing from the right-hand side, 0 for 1 on the day as a ground ball to shortstop her first time up. Swings and hits this one to third. One play over to first, and that's in time for the out. The inning comes to an end. In the inning for the Lady Hounds of San Benito, they score 3 runs. They do so on 5 hits. The big one, a 3-run home run by Alina Hasso. And as we head to the bottom of the third, San Benito now leads in this one by the score of 6-2. Los Fresnos hits after this.
Don't pass up the savings at Mi Casa Furniture. Score big at Mi Casa Furniture.
7533 Boca Chica Boulevard, Brownsville.
Fishing fans, here's your chance to catch some fish and help out athletes at the same time. Mark the calendar now and plan on attending October 20th as the 3-Up, 3-Down San Perlita Booster Club Fishing Tournament looks to be the biggest and best yet. Located at Laguna Madre Baits in Port Mansfield, Texas, this tournament is set to provide 100% of the proceeds directly to the athletic programs. Artificial lures only with a blackjack format, no fish over 21 inches, $150 per team or boat, maximum 4 people, and the grand champion is a team closest to 63 inches with 1 red trout and 1 flounder. Food raffles, baked goods, a silent auction, and terrific prizes from some great sponsors. Registration is October 19th. The tournament is October 20th. See you there at the 3-Up, 3-Down Fishing Tournament in Port Mansfield, where catching fish is helping athletes in a big, big way. We go back to the bottom of the third inning here at Los Fresnos. High school softball here on a Thursday night. Good Friday tomorrow. We do have basketball coverage again on Saturday from South Padre Island. They've already sent me some pictures. They've got the parquet floor laid down, and the basketball floor is in place. That'll be the site of our All-Star Weekend next year for Rio Sports in April. In conjunction with the coaches' All-Star basketball games, we'll have our own All-Star Showcase, a Futures game, a Legends game, and coaches' All-Star games all surrounded on a multiple-day weekend on the island. First pitch of the bottom of the third misses for a ball to Sam Campos leading it off. Megan Cavazos back to the mound for the Lady Hounds of San Benito. Struck out 3 in a row in the second inning. Next pitch coming here is a high foul ball. That's out of play, or is there a play? Just out of reach. Evens the count of 1-1. One more half inning, and that sun will be behind the building. This is where I thought it would play its biggest role in what we're up against here from our vantage point to broadcast this game. Campos led off the game with a walk for the Lady Falcons back in the bottom of the first. Takes this one high for a ball, 2-1 the count. Campos led it off with a walk. Behind her, Valerie Guevara also walked. Both runners scored. That was the first 2 runs of the game. That held for a half an inning. Next one here, the 2-1, swinging a foul ball back to the screen. Count goes to 2-2 on Campos. There's Guevara on deck for the Lady Falcons. Meanwhile, Campos at the plate, stands in. Next one coming. Swinging a ground ball up the middle, that's a hit. Base hit into center field. Off the bat of Campos. That's how the third begins. Lady Falcons with a base runner. Second time in the ball game that Campos has been on. Here's Valerie Guevara. Guevara walked her first time up. Bats here with a runner at first base. In the bottom of the third. Cavazos ready to go, spins it home. Strike called. Outside corner to Guevara. Reba Reyes on deck for the Lady Falcons, but right now all eyes on Guevara. Next one coming. And that hitter, Cavazos, will take first base, or Guevara. First and second now for Los Fresnos to start this third inning. Down at second base, Campos. Down at first base, there's Valerie Guevara. Reba Reyes will hit next. She's over there talking over with the third base coach. Behind her is Vicky Perales. This is the 3 and 4 hitters now stepping to the plate for Los Fresnos. Nobody out here in this third. Reyes will try to make some noise. Fouled out into right field their first time up. Batting here. Cavazos ready to go. Spins the first one home. A little bit low, ball 1. Every once in a while when you see me turn, when you hear me turn, you can't see me, but when you hear me turn, you'll know it because that wind just catches the headset. And you get a direct feel for what we're up against here. Reyes waits. Next one. Swing and a shot. That's a hit. Into center field. Bases loaded. Nobody out for the Lady Falcons. Reyes hit the ball on a line. And the Lady Falcons indeed do have something going on here in the third as they bring up the cleanup hitter with the bases loaded. Runner down at second base. Yes, she's there. And here's Vicky Perales now at the plate. First pitch. Took a strike. 0-1 on Perales. It's your number 4 hitter in the lineup for the Lady Falcons. She could produce here. Next one coming. That misses for a ball. Didn't miss by much. 1-1 to count. Alyssa Perales on deck. Vicky Perales at the plate. Cavazos is ready. Brings the next one home. Low, ball 2. There's Alyssa Perales. Check that. That's Vicky. Vicky Perales at the plate. 2-1 the count. Next pitch coming. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Cavazos has 3 strikeouts in the game. They came in succession in the second inning when she retired the order via the strikeout. She's ahead in the count here. Check that, a 2-2 count on Perales with the bases loaded. Here's the next pitch coming. Swinging a ground ball, softly hit. Off the first baseman. Everybody's safe. Run scores. It's a 6-3 game. Perales reaches. And now 4 in a row have reached base for Los Fresnos here in this inning. Perales gets the job done, keeps the inning going. Conference on the mound for the San Benito infield. They'll talk it over. Sam Campos led it off with a single, a hit batsman to Guevara. Reyes kept it going with a hit. Perales reaches on an error. Bases still loaded. Nobody out for the Lady Falcons. Alyssa Perales, who has an RBI double, stands in now. 1 for 1 on the day. Big opportunity here for the Lady Falcons to get right back in this ball game. First pitch coming. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. And about 4 more pitches, the sun will be out of our firing range here from where we're at. You'll notice a dramatic difference in the pitch. Next pitch to Perales. Alyssa. Big chance here for the Lady Falcons. Left fielder. Next one coming. Swing and a hard hit ball. That's a shot to short. Caught. Everybody gets back to the bases for the out. Perales hit that hard, but on a line to shortstop for the first out of the inning. Good base running that time by Guevara, Reyes, and Perales all on the bases for the Lady Falcons. A lot of times you can run into a double play there. Eileen Avalar stands in. First pitch, swinging a ground ball to third. Throw home, out there. No other play. Nice job on the infield by the Lady Hounds. 2 down. Avalar now on the bases. And it'll take something from Tabitha Garcia. And if you're Megan Cavazos and you can get out of this allowing just 1 run scored, kudos to you for the Lady Hound pitcher. First pitch coming here. That's a strike called, pumped into Tabitha Garcia. Bases loaded, nobody out with a cleanup hitter at the plate. And from that, only 1 run across, with now 2 outs here in this third. Garcia, the 7th hitter to hit in the inning. Swing and hits that in the air. Into left field, ranging over, catch is made. Inning comes to an end. Lady Falcons do score a run. They do so on a couple of hits. Hit batsman in the mix as well. Cut it to 6-3. We head to the 4th inning. San Benito leads this one 6-3. This is Real Sports Live.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
How to add the VTX1 app to your Roku device. All your favorite shows from VTX1 Channel 1 and exciting games broadcast on Rio Sports Live can be added onto your Roku device by following these simple steps. Step 1. Scroll down to search and push OK on the remote control. Step 2. Type in VTX1 by using the arrow keys to move the cursor around the keyboard and pushing OK to enter the letters. When you're done, choose the VTX1 option on the right-hand side of the screen. Then push OK. Step 3. Choose the Add Channel option on the right-hand side of the screen and wait for the application to load. Congratulations! You have now successfully added the VTX1 app to your channel lineup. It can be found on the main screen under Home at the bottom of the list. For more information, visit the VTX1 website at vtx1.net/OTT.
Back here on Rio Sports Live. Bert Ruiz on the camera and honing in there on the right fielder for the Lady Falcons, Shivani Garcia. Stepping in to start this 4th inning for San Benito, the number 9 hitter, Megan Cavazos, steps up. First pitch to her misses for ball 1. 1-0 the count. Valerie Guevara now pitching for the Lady Falcons here in this inning. Cavazos leading it off. The pitch coming. That's high for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Cavazos will be followed by April Garcia, then Caitlin Garcia, or Garza, that is. 9-1-2 in the lineup for the Lady Hounds of San Benito. Cavazos waits, next pitch. Took it for a strike. 2 balls and a strike on Cavazos. She grounded out to shortstop in her only at-bat this ball game. That was back in the 2nd. She bats here in the 4th. Facing Guevara for a first time. Swing, hits it on a line into short left field. That's a hit. A base hit off the bat of Cavazos leads off the 4th for the Lady Hounds. One on, nobody out. April Garcia steps in. Garcia 0 for 2 on the day. Bunts this one down the third base line. And throw to first is in time for the out. Runner all the way to third, safe there. Runner not stopping at all. Garcia gets the sacrifice down. And a runner at third base now with one out for San Benito. Good speed on the bases that time by the Lady Hounds. Oh my goodness. Brings in Caitlin Garza. Pitch to her. Low for a ball. Thank you, Kevin Canepe. Cavazos ended the third inning with an out, so Garcia got everything started here. She's at third base, one down. And Jordan Ramos at the plate. Wow. Get it right, Joe. Ramos hits that in a line to third. It's caught there. Throw to first is out. Runner stays at third. Ramos retired. Brings in Jalen Huerta. I'm right on that one, guys. Two down in the inning. Huerta on today walked, scored a run in the second inning, flied out to center field. First pitch to her. Low, gets away, runner coming home, and she'll score. 7-3 San Benito. Base is now empty for Jalen Huerta, who took ball one. Pitch to her. Strike call at the knees. Rolando over at San Benito, SBCISD CTE department, in their video commercials. We had a good meeting with them, and hopefully we'll be using some of those commercials the students are producing in the very near future here on our broadcast. Conversation over there with Coach Lira, talking over the home plate umpire. My apologies on this broadcast from the announcer perspective. Bert's doing a great job on the camera. I knew I was up against it when I sat up here where I was, and I stared out where the sun was at. And I had nothing to shield my eyes to see not just the plays, but the computer screen, which was I'm trying to fly this plane solo. Huerta at the plate, we know that for certain. Pitch coming. Misses for a ball. Two and one to count in a 7-3 game. Huerta waits. He's the cleanup hitter for the Lady Hounds. Certainly has the power to reach the fences here. Hits it hard down the line. That's a foul ball off the fence in the right field corner. Just a long foul ball. I had a notion of putting a camera right over the fence right there. Would have got a great angle of that, maybe, if I'd have switched it right. In the real world, we would have a camera operator, an announcer, and a computer operator. That's coming. Here comes the next pitch to Huerta. Takes it low for a ball. Count goes full. Three balls, two strikes on Huerta. Nobody on, two down. A run across here in the fourth for the Lady Hounds. Next pitch to Huerta. After a long pause, is on the way. Swing, grounds that foul down the third base side. Well, we always strive to make each broadcast better. It won't be hard for me to do in the next one. Three balls and two strikes on Huerta. Guevara on the mound, working here in the fourth. Next one coming. That's a hard hit ball up the middle. That's a hit. Past the diving shortstop. Huerta with the single. And the fourth continues for San Benito. And that'll bring in Alida Hasso. Probably bringing a courtesy runner for Huerta as well. We'll see. Right now they're leaving her on the base. Hasso has 2 hits on the day as she steps in. Singled and scored a run in the second. Hit a 3-run home run in the third. Bats again here in the fourth. Hasso waits. First pitch coming. Takes a strike. 0-1. On deck, Steph Lopez. But Hasso, like I told you earlier, has been as hot as any hitter I know of. Any region. Has connected twice here today. Waits, next pitch here. Way high for a ball. 1-1 the count. We got off to a 6:30 start. My wife thought we might be finished by 8:30. I told her bank on 9 or 9:15. Just had a feeling we were going to have base runners in this ball game. We've had plenty. Hasso waits, next one coming. Takes it high off the catcher's glove and down to second base will go Huerta. Two balls and a strike on Hasso meanwhile. Now she becomes even more of a dangerous hitter at the plate for the Lady Hounds of San Benito. Runner in scoring position. 2-1 the count. The pitch to Hasso. Hard hit ball. Shortstop gets to it. Throws across and out at first base. Inning comes to an end. Bang, bang play there. Hasso thought she beat it out. Fourth inning comes to an end for the Lady Hounds of San Benito. They score 1 run. They do so on 2 hits. They strand a runner. No walks, no errors in the inning. We head to the bottom of the fourth. San Benito leads this one 7-3. It'll be the 8 and 9 hitters due up for the Lady Falcons after this. At Port Isabel Health Clinic, they care for you like family. Services include pediatrics, geriatric care, and family practice, school sports physicals, daycare physicals, orthopedic care, wellness exams for men and women. Dr. William Torkelson and his staff are here to serve you. Office hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. through 5 p.m. Your health is their priority at the Port Isabel Health Clinic. When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits, caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the Blue Building and the Blue Shrimp Boats. Laguna Madre Baits, 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Service have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help.
You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together.
Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Back here, we go into the fourth inning for the Lady Falcons of Los Fresnos. They'll have to produce 4 runs as they start the fourth inning. First pitch is a ball 1. That's Shivani Garcia at the plate. Back to the mound, Megan Cavazos for the Lady Hounds of San Benito. Next pitch coming. That's in there for a strike. 1-1 the count now on Shivani Garcia. Leading off the fourth, the 8th hitter in the lineup for the Lady Falcons. Next pitch coming. Swing and a high pop-up in his short right field. That may be trouble. Right fielder comes in and makes the catch for the out. That's not an easy play for Robin Gonzalez. One down in the inning. Sarah Garcia was racing out into right field to see if she could get to that ball to make a play. Nothing doing. At the plate, Mickey Castaneda for Los Fresnos. First pitch to her. Swinging a little pop-up foul ball, and it's caught right there at the line for the out. Another good play defensively for the Lady Hounds. Two quick outs here in the fourth. We go to the top of the order for Los Fresnos, and that's Sam Campos. Campos in the ball game has been on twice, a walk and a hit. That was a single. She's also scored 2 runs. Bats here in the fourth. Takes the first one a little low for ball 1. 2 runs on 3 hits for Los Fresnos. 7 runs on 10 hits for San Benito. Campos at the plate. Next one coming. Swing, that's a hard hit ball into center field. That's a hit. Another hit for Campos. She's on base for a 3rd time on the day. The inning continues. Next one. Swinging a ground ball into left field. That's a hit. Valerie Guevara with a hit. She's on base for a 3rd time on the day. And that brings in Reba Reyes. Ooh, now I'm going to... I was wishing so hard for that sun to go down, and now I'm going to feel the effects of where we're at, realizing lack of lighting up here for Bert and I. We're going to be operating by the light of a computer screen before we're said and done. I just realized that, Bert. We're, what, 3 stories up watching this game with no lights on. Fun times at the ballpark. Reba Reyes has been on once today. She got a single back in the 3rd inning. Bats here. Hits this one deep into left field. Back at the wall, off the wall. 1 run scores. Here comes another run coming home to score. Reyes to third. That's a triple, a 2-run triple. 7-5 as Reyes delivers. Her second hit of the game. And that'll bring in Vicky Perales. Before that, San Benito will talk it over. This Falcon team has gotten better and better and more competitive. They're a third-place team coming out of this district, but they're not your normal third when we're looking at the playoffs next week. And this team's capabilities of advancing. Perales will step in. Perales on the day has driven in a run. She's also reached on an error. Takes a strike called here. This all with 2 outs. Campos with a single. Guevara with a single. Reyes with a triple. Perales at the plate. Next one coming to her. Swinging a ground ball to short. Fielded there. Throw across is in time for the out. Inning comes to an end. Los Fresnos scores a couple of runs. They do so on 3 hits, all with 2 outs. And get back a little closer in this ball game as we head to the 5th. In this one, San Benito leads it by the score of 7-5. And we'll be back with more after this.
Needing a treat before or after the big game? Then, when in Harlingen, stop in at the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor and Deli and treat yourself to some amazing things. Ice creams, shakes, sundaes, banana splits, and that's just a sample. If you can dream it, they can make it at the Scoop in Harlingen. From the deli comes a variety of sandwiches that is sure to bring you back for more. Hamburgers and hot dogs served every day. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 7, Sundays from 12 to 6. On F Street in Harlingen, it's the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor and Deli. Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito is right there for you when it comes to supporting your teams, schools, and organizations. A veteran-owned business dedicated to helping out regardless of the team or season. Let Chewy's design your hats or shirts with state-of-the-art embroidery. Let Chewy's design and print your shirts for the next big game. How about custom engraved top-of-the-line mugs, buttons, banners? Call Chewy's Custom Sports today.
We thank Chewy's Custom Sports for being one of the advertisers here on Rio Sports as we head to the 5th inning here at Los Fresnos. And for San Benito, they'll lead it off with Steph Lopez as we start the 5th inning. Lopez has a couple of hits in the day. She's 2 for 2. Takes a strike call, and away we go to start this 5th. San Benito with 3 runs in the 2nd, 3 more in the 3rd, another in the 4th. Los Fresnos with 2 in the 1st, 1 in the 3rd, 2 more in the 4th. We're 7-5 here in the 5th. Next pitch to Lopez. Low for ball 1. Middle part of this lineup, and I'm talking 4, 5, and 6 for San Benito collectively, have been on 6 of the 8 at-bats as Lopez steps in. Next one coming. Low for a ball. Ball 2. They've scored 4 of the 7 runs. Huerta, Hasso, and Lopez. Lopez has one of the runs scored. Again, 2 hits on the day. 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 call. 2-2. Next week, the playoffs in softball, and I can already tell you, my friends, I always start in on this. I might as well start it now. That we always look for sponsorship to help us get through the playoffs. Now, I have announcers. Doug Robinson's ready to do some announcing in the playoffs. We have additional announcers as well and camera operators. Next pitch coming to Lopez. Swinging, that's a shot into right field. That's a hit. Third hit of the ball game for Steph Lopez. She's 3 for 3 on the day. A leadoff single here in the 5th. Again, I talk about the fees involved when I'm talking about playoffs. Of course, football season, it's outrageous at $1,000 a game they charge. $200 a game for any other sport, including softball. And I'm telling you right now we have stepped up sponsors for Port Isabel next week. So we're certainly sponsored to cover their games. Here's the pitch coming. Low, ball 1. Doesn't mean that's the only team we'll cover. It just means that we do have Reliable Electric and City Taxi and some of the other advertising sponsors in the Port Isabel area. Port Isabel Clinic have all stepped up saying, we'll cover the playoffs, Joe. We want our team covered. They take on Beeville. It's a one-game set next week. I'll give you the details on that. Another pitch and another bunt pulled back and taken for ball 2. Now, once all our other announcers get back, our systems will get back into play a lot quicker, especially for the summer months. The 7-on-7 football, wait till you see what we're going to bring there. A lot of coverage there. It's the playoffs that I'm worried about when we have to get people paid and fees paid. Next pitch is another ball high. Quickly, a 3-0 count on Sarah Garcia. Now, if you truly do want her to bunt, this is a good count to work with. Now you can get greedy and see if she can take a pitch and try to get on base. And that's the case. Ball 4 misses. Two on for the Lady Hounds. Nobody out. And here comes Cari Cisneros. Want to make sure on that. Cisneros on the day, 2 for 2 with a couple of hits. Pitch to her. That's a strike call. 0-1. Harlingen South, we want to cover them. San Benito, we want to cover them. Los Fresnos, Brownsville Veterans. Lyford, I've got some interest in Lyford. That's an undefeated softball team. We talked to their coach. I let them know, hey, it appears though you're going to roll through district play in a lot of uncontested ball games. And they did. Here's the pitch. That's a bunt attempt. That's a strike. And 2 strikes now on Cisneros. Meanwhile, Edinburgh Vela had a little interest up there from Cordone's Restaurant, perhaps sponsoring some of the Vela softball games. And the next week after that, baseball, which we're still trying to get some baseball sponsors. Next pitch coming here. Swing and a foul ball out of play. Keeps Cisneros at the plate. 0-2 the count remains. Two on, nobody out in the 5th. Next one coming. Cisneros hits it in the air. Got under it. Left fielder, now center fielder calls her off, makes the catch for the first out. One down, it brings in Megan Cavazos. Mazzo's 0 for 2 on the day. Couple of runners on. Top of the order after her. Hits it on the ground. Second base flips there, out there, no other play. Runners now at the corners with 2 outs. For April Garcia. Garcia steps in. She's got a hit and a run scored today. 1 for 3 while at the plate. First one to Garcia. Low ball 1. Eleven hits in the game for San Benito. And 7 runs across. Another runner down at third base. Next pitch coming to Garcia. That's high, gets away. Here comes a run trying to score, and she is out at the plate. Play made by the Lady Falcons. Inning comes to an end. For San Benito, they score the 1 run. Check that, no runs with the 1 hit. 1 loss on the base paths and 1 stranded in the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. San Benito leads Los Fresnos 7-5. This is Real Sports Live.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Xavier. This is Sarge, and we're the owners of King Cuts Barbershop, and this is the King Cuts crew. Welcome to King Cuts. We specialize in all kinds of men's cuts and hair designs. Keep yourself groomed. We'll take care of the rest. King Cuts, where fresh cuts are served daily.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarras, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen.
Back here on Rio Sports, the outfielders for the Lady Hounds of San Benito standing just outside the infield dirt. As this game gets into the 5th inning, San Benito on top by a couple at 7-5. Los Fresnos here in this 5th. Alyssa Perales will lead it off. Standing in, first pitch coming. Misses for ball 1. Perales 1 for 2 on the day with an RBI double. That was back in the 1st inning. Lined out to shortstop her next time up. And the 1-0 pitch to her. Swinging a ground ball up the middle is a base hit. Clean single for Perales. Leadoff hitter aboard for the Lady Falcons again. Her 2nd hit of the game. Brings Eileen Avalar to the plate. Avalar on the day. Reached on a fielder's choice. Lays off that one for ball 1. One ball, no strikes on Avalar. Falcons have had base runners in every inning except the 2nd now. Next pitch coming here. Swing, and that's a hard hit ball. Caught by the shortstop. Throw to first. Safe there. Avalar hit it on the nose. Perales got back to first base. That brings in Tabitha Garcia. Garcia on the day, 0 for 2. She's due for a hit. Pitch coming to her. Strike called. 0-1. For the base runner, the Lady Falcons have the tying run at the plate right now. Just how quick that happens. Next pitch here. Swing and a foul ball out of play. Now 0-2 on Garcia. Shivani Garza stands on deck. Tabitha Garcia at the plate. Next pitch coming. That's high for a ball. 1-2 your count. Next one. A little bit low. Ball 2 on Tabitha Garcia. Shivani Garcia on deck. Here's a pitch. Swinging a high pop-up. That's into short right field. Trouble, and a catch made by the second baseman for the out. Two down. That brings in Shivani Garcia. Garcia steps up. 0 for 2 on the day. Strikeout victim and flied out to right field. First pitch here. Strike call. Lady Falcons with a leadoff single here in this fifth. Runner still there at first with 2 outs. There's a foul ball off the plate. Quick 2 strikes now on Shivani Garcia. Has to protect the plate here. Next one coming. Outside for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Mickey Castaneda on deck, and then they can get to the top of the order for the Lady Falcons. Garcia has to get on. Here's the 1-2. Swinging hard hit ball. That's a hit. Into right field. Runner stops at second. Inning continues for the Lady Falcons. Garcia with a clean single into right field. And it brings in Mickey Castaneda. It also means a tying run is on base for Los Fresnos. Castaneda can get on. Man, the top of the order has been doing some damage for Los Fresnos in this ball game. Sam Campos, who's on deck, has been on 3 times and scored 3 runs. Behind her, Garcia's been on 3 times. It's been a lot of production of the top of the order. Big at bat here for Castaneda. Takes a strike. She struck out in the second, popped out to first base in the 4th, bats again here in the 5th. Pivotal chance here for the Lady Falcons, and the pitch. Strike 2 called at the knees. Cavazos can now get out of the inning. She can get Castaneda, who is behind in the count 0-2. Here's the next pitch coming. Swing and a foul ball. Keeps her alive. Still 0-2. Next pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Struck her out. Inning comes to an end. Cavazos does the job for the Lady Hounds of San Benito in the 5th for Los Fresnos. No runs, 2 hits. Had the tying run on board. Nothing across. No errors, no walks, nobody left. We head to the 6th. San Benito leads in this one 7-5. This is Rio Sports Live.
Insane. You brought my will, but what a thrill. Goodness gracious, quick balls of fire. I laughed in love cause I thought it was funny. You came along and moved me, honey. I changed my mind, this love is fine. Goodness gracious, quick balls of fire. Kiss me, baby.
April Garcia leads off the inning for the Lady Hounds of San Benito. Takes ball 1, and away we go in the 6th. San Benito leading 7-5. If they win the outright District 32 6A crown. Capture the championship for the district title. Lady Falcons trying to be a spoiler here at home. Next pitch coming. That's up high for a ball. And a 2-0 count on April Garcia leading it off. Garcia's been on once with a single in the 4th inning. She scored a run. And as she bats here in the 6th, next one coming. Low, ball 3. Garcia. Again, she can be a slap hitter. She can go with the pitch, or she can turn on one. Dangerous hitter with a 3-0 count. Next one coming. She takes a strike. 3-1. Three balls and a strike on April Garcia. Ready for the next one, and here it comes. Swinging a ground ball to short. Tough play there, over, and no chance. Garcia beats it out with a single, made it look easy. Her second hit of the game. And that's the way the 6th begins for the Lady Hounds of San Benito. Leadoff runner aboard, and here comes Caitlin Garza. Garza steps in. She's got a hit and a run scored today. Runner at first, nobody out. Pitch coming. Bunt attempt, nothing doing. They throw to first. That goes into right field. Everybody stays put. Garcia made a big break off of first base. Drew the throw, but right fielder Shivani Garcia able to get over there and back up the throw. Next pitch coming here. High for a ball. Caitlin Garza at the plate. Jordan Ramos on deck for the San Benito Lady Hounds. Steps back in, waits for the next one. And here it comes. Another bunt just over the catcher's glove for a foul ball. Count remains 1-1. Los Fresnos in the bottom of this sixth will have the top of their lineup up, and that's been producing lots of runs here today. They'd like to keep San Benito from scoring anymore. Here's the pitch coming. There's a high fly ball into short center field. 4 players converge, and that drops amongst the 4. Everybody's safe. 2 on, nobody out. You couldn't walk out and just place that ball amongst 4 players any more centered than what just happened there. Two on, nobody out for the Lady Hounds. And here's Jordan Ramos. Ramos on the day, hitless, has walked and scored a run. And she steps up with 2 aboard. Nobody out. First pitch coming to Jordan Ramos. Low, gets away, everybody up a base. Now second and third. Nobody out for the Lady Hounds of San Benito. And Ramos becomes even more of a dangerous hitter. Dangerous enough as it is. 2 on. Nobody out. The 1-0 pitch. Hard hit ball, grounded to short. Knocked down, picked up, throws across. Safe at first, play at the plate. Safe there. Run scores. It's an 8-5 game. Another runner down to third. And San Benito continues to produce here in this sixth now. The first 3 have reached, and here comes Jalen Huerta. Lady Falcons will talk things over on the mound. As they do so, I want to remind you again, playoffs are next week, and we will be covering some playoff softball for you here on Rio Sports. We know for certain we'll be covering Port Isabel and their game against Beeville. That's a 1-game series. We haven't found out the location or the date yet. Playoffs start on Thursday. Now, there will be some series, best 2 out of 3. But again, we'll wait and see what transpires there. I did get a call from Brett Garza over at Rio Hondo, and they're putting together a list of sponsors that can possibly assist getting their coverage. We were able to cover them last year in the playoffs. Remember that? We did cover San Benito in the playoffs last year. We did have some sponsorship that stepped up late. But right now, you Lady Hound fans out there can help me by sending the word out. The fees that they charge for the UIL rights to broadcast is $200. And then, of course, in most cases, it's not a home game. It's got to be somewhere on the road. So I got a crew that I got to get out there. Bert Ruiz, myself, my wife, Jake, DeMarcus, all trying to help us out, but certainly is an issue on trying to get it done. First and third, And the pitch coming here. Bunt attempt. That sails past the catcher, and a run will score for the Lady Hounds. 9-5. Runner at third. Safe there. Back to a 4-run lead for San Benito. Huerta with a chance. She waits. Here it is. That's a strike call. One and one to Huerta. On deck is Hasso. Huerta waits. Next one coming. Swing and a shot, foul down the left field line. Huerta's been on twice today. She scored a run, she singled, flied out to center field. She's behind in the count now, 1-2 on this at bat here in the 6th inning. 6 that has saw the first 3 reach for the Lady Hounds of San Benito. 2 of the 3 have scored. The other one's sitting at third base. Here's the 1-2. Swinging a foul ball out of play. One and two to Huerta. Next one coming. Up high. Took it for ball 2. Two the count. Huerta waits for the next one. Stepped out, called time. Now we're ready. The 2-2. Swing and a long foul ball on the left side. Out of play. Count stays at 2-2. We are in the 6th inning at Los Fresnos. Jalen Huerta at the plate. Waits for the next one with a runner at third base. Still nobody out. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a high fly ball into short right field. Right fielder will make the catch. Runner tags. Play at the plate, and she is out at the plate. Terrific throw that time. Right on the money by Shivani Garcia to record the out, and that's a double play. (9-2) on the double play. And that brings in Alina Hasso. Hasso on the day has a home run. She also has a single. She scored 2 runs and has driven in 3. First pitch to her. Just inside, ball 1. 1-0 to Hasso. Waits for the next one. Here it is. Took a ball. 2-0. Lady Hounds scored 3 times in the second inning, 3 in the third, 1 in the fourth, 2 here in the sixth for their 9 runs. Hasso waits for the 2-0. Here it is. Swing and a foul ball out of play. 2-1. Behind Hasso is Steph Lopez. Lopez has 3 hits on the day. They now have to get a new softball over there from the Los Fresnos dugout. Umpire goes all the way literally to the face of the dugout, almost went in looking for that ball. Meanwhile, the baseball game on our left side is already concluded. Usually that never happens. Baseball is always running past the softball games. We're in the top of the 6th here. A.J. Hasso at the plate. After a long pause, we are ready. Here's the 2-1 pitch to Hasso. Way high, ball 3. 3-1 now to Hasso. Again, one of the toughest hitters around right now, anywhere. I don't care where you're talking. At the plate right now for San Benito. Alina Hasso. Waits for the next one, and here's the 3-1. Ball 4, she walked. Hasso on board for a 3rd time on the day. And that brings in Steph Lopez. Lopez on the day. 3 singles. Also scored a run. She bats here in the 6th. First pitch to her. Hasso's going. There's a ground ball to short, knocked down, picked up, throw across low, and out at first base. Terrific job down there at first base, digging that one out by Tabitha Garcia. Inning comes to an end for the Lady Hounds of San Benito. In the inning, they score 2 runs. They do so on 3 hits. There was a walk, throwing error, and 1 stranded. They lost 1 at the plate on the base pass. We head to the bottom of the 6th. San Benito leads this one now 9-5. This is Real Sports Live.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Services have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together.
Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Back here on Rio Sports Live at Los Fresnos, the San Benito Lady Hounds, the visitors with the 9-5 lead as they back on the field. And here is where things get interesting for Los Fresnos. 1, 2, and 3 in the lineup to hit. Sam Campos will lead it off. Campos has been on 3 times, has scored 3 runs with a couple of hits. Behind her, Valerie Garcia has been on 3 times. Behind her, Reba Reyes has been on twice with a triple and a couple of runs scored. And Vicky Perales behind them has been on base and has driven in runs. First pitch, bottom of the 6th. Misses for ball 1. So the right hitters are up for Los Fresnos. There's a couple of them right there. Trying to get a rally started here in this bottom of the 6th. Ground ball, right back to the mound, though. 1 down. First time that Campos has been retired today. Brings in Valerie Guevara. Guevara on the day has been on all 3 times. A walk and a run scored, hit by a pitch, and singled and scored. She bats here in the 6th. Hits that one on the ground, up the middle. Shortstop gets to it, throws high, safe at first base. Tough play there, but Guevara is on again. 4th time she's been on base. And that brings up Reba Reyes. Reyes fouled out her first at bat, singled in the 3rd, and then had a ringing triple in the 4th. Bats here in the 6th. Takes a strike. Oh, and 1 to Reba Reyes. Calls time, steps back out. Megan Cavazzo still on the mound for the Lady Hounds of San Benito. Next pitch coming. A little high for a ball. 1-1 the count. Somebody had a 16 strikeout no-hitter over on that baseball game. That's why that one went so fast. We'll see how maybe we can get some information on that. Next pitch coming here. Low, ball 2. Just misses. So Reba Reyes. Reyes ahead in the count. Here's a 2-1. Strike call. Two the count. 6th inning, 1 on, 1 out. There's a foul ball. That's just out of play. Count stays at 2-2. This Falcon team, win or lose, will be 3rd place finishers in this tough district. Next one here. Low, ball 3. It was their win over Harlingen South last week that has given San Benito a chance here, as this one's lined into left field, and that's a hit. Clean single off the bat of Reyes. She's on board for a 3rd time on the day. Good at bat for Reyes as well. 2 on, 1 out. And here's Vicky Perales. Perales has a hit today. Stands in here, 2 aboard, pitch coming. Strike call. 0-1. Lady Hounds with a win, capture outright the district title. And again, a part of that was Fresnos knocking off Harlingen South last week. Next pitch coming. Misses for a ball to Perales. 1-1 the count. 2 on, 1 out. Next one misses. Runner now breaks and goes. Throw to third and safe at third base. Runners move up to second and third. Vicky Perales now could drive in a couple of runs. Here it is. Low. That's ball 3, 3-1. Outfield playing deep in right field. Center fielder in a couple of steps. Here's the next one to Perales. Swinging a ground ball to third. Nice play there. Throw high and wide. Run scores. Another run coming around. She'll score. 2 runs in. Down to second base. It's a 9-7 game. Perales gets the job done by making contact. Runner is second base and 1 out. Conference on the mound for the Lady Hounds. They'll talk it over. This top of the order again for Los Fresnos has been producing. Now the job is for this middle part of the lineup to get some production. And more importantly, the bottom part of the order to at least get some base runners so the top of the order can hit one more time here in this ball game for the Lady Falcons. At the plate, Alyssa Perales. Pitch to her. Strike call. One down, runner at second base. You'd like to get that run across if you're Los Fresnos. If possible, Perales at the plate could get that done with a hit. Here's the pitch. Low for a ball, evens the count at 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. 1 on, 1 out. Next one coming to Perales. Swing and a foul ball off the screen. 2 strikes. Two strikes on Perales. Alyssa Perales waits. Next one coming. Just missed for a ball, and that groan was heard in San Benito. All the faithful in purple and gold watching that one, asking, where was it? Next one coming. Low, ball 3. Thanks for the update, Kevin. Westaco leads Edinburgh North 9-2, top of the 7th. The winner gets a 2 spot. They'll play Los Fresnos. The loser plays the winner of District 32 6A. Could be San Benito. That's why there's a lot of interest from those coaches. We wanted to do that game, by the way. Next pitch to Alyssa Perales. Low, ball 4. And a walk. Like I was saying, even if they don't produce runs, it's important for this part of the lineup to at least produce enough base runners. Now we'll have a pitching change for San Benito. They lead 9-7. This one's not over. Find out who's pitching after this.
Don't pass up the savings at Mi Casa Furniture. Score big at Mi Casa Furniture.
7533 Boca Chica Boulevard, Brownsville.
Start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
San Benito Lady Hounds will bring in Ellie Carrizales to try to shut the door here in this one, as we are in Los Fresnos with the Lady Falcons having runners on at first and second and one out in the bottom of the sixth inning. Eileen Avalar will be the scheduled hitter. And Avalar and any hitter coming to the plate will have to ramp it up a bit as Carrizales brings another level of pitching, at least on the speed level, after replacing Megan Cavazos, the starting pitcher. Avalar with runners at first and second and one out here in the sixth steps in. Carrizales on the mound. I said that in the first inning, and I'm right now. And she's ready with the first pitch to Avalar. Low, ball one. 1-0 to Avalar. I think the wind's died considerably up here. Now it's a cool breeze. Who's complaining? 1-0 the count. Next pitch coming. That's a strike called. Carrizales in relief here in the sixth. San Benito leading 9-7, but the tying run stands at first base for Los Fresnos. Carrizales is ready. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a foul ball off the bat of Avalar. She chased a low delivery. Got a piece of it, fouled it off. In the hole 1-2. Avalar reached on a fielder's choice. Hit the ball on the line her last time up. But now has to protect the plate. In the hole 1-2. Here's the pitch from Carrizales. Ball just outside. 2-2. San Benito fans on the edge of their seats wanting that strikeout. Next inning, we'll have Bert zoom in on that. The crowd. They're well represented for both teams. Carrizales on the mound. Avalar at the plate. 2 on, 1 out. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck her out. Second out of the inning. First out of the game recorded by Carrizales. There's your crowd. San Benito side full. Los Fresnos side. A lot of people there. Several over the baseball game as well. Good place to watch a game from here at Los Fresnos. Great place to broadcast one from once the sun goes down. 2 on, 2 outs. To the plate, Tabitha Garcia. Garcia stands in. First pitch from Carrizales on the way. Low for ball 1. Well, the Lady Falcons have done one thing. They will assure that the top of the order, Sam Campos, will get to hit again in this ball game. That is, unless something happens on the base paths, as Tabitha Garcia stands at the plate. Garcia would like to get a hit of some sort with 2 outs. Fouls that one off. Count evens at 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. 2 on, 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th inning. Looking ahead to the 7th of the San Benito Lady Hounds. 7, 8, and 9 in the lineup scheduled to hit. Is 9 runs enough tonight to win this for the Lady Hounds, or will they need more? Big at bat right here. The 1-1 pitch coming. Swing and a foul ball. That's out of play. Carrizales now a strike away from getting out of this inning for San Benito. In relief here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Garcia 0 for 3 on the day. Steps in, is ready. Carrizales on the mound. Will bring it home. The 1-2 pitch coming. Low ball 2. 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. Garcia waits. Before that, Carrizales had to attend to her shoelaces. Got that all fixed up. Now after time was called, we are ready for the 2-2 pitch. To Tabitha Garcia. Here it is. Swing and a little fly ball in the short right field. That's going to be a diving catch. It's made for the out, and the inning comes to an end, and the lead is preserved. That saved 2 runs for San Benito and wraps up this 6th inning. In the inning for Los Fresnos, they'll score 2 runs on 2 hits. A walk and error, and they leave 2. And again, that right there would have tied the game had that catch not been made. We head to the 7th. San Benito leads this one 9-7. This is RealSportsLive.com.
If you just graduated high school, are looking to change careers, or to upgrade your job skills, Texas Southmost College is the place to start. With over 50 certificates and associate degrees to choose from, TSC has the career for you. At TSC, you get a quality education that's close to home. Earn a certificate or an associate degree and get the education you need for today and tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
At Port Isabel Health Clinic, they care for you like family. Services include pediatrics, geriatric care, and family practice, school sports physicals, daycare physicals, orthopedic care, wellness exams for men and women. Dr. William Torkelson and his staff are here to serve you. Office hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. through 5 p.m. Your health is their priority at the Port Isabel Health Clinic.
One down to start this 7th inning. Not sure exactly what happened to my scoreboard here, but I'll try to fix it on the fly. Strike called, the second hitter of the inning for the Lady Hounds. Well, I'll just have to fix that a little bit later on. Next pitch coming. Swinging a ground ball. Off the third baseman into left field. Base runner aboard for San Benito. That'll fix it. One on, one out here in the San Benito 7th. Ball one low. Next one coming. Ball too low. Wind was gusting when we started this game. Now it's just a steady breeze. Still not going to help anything out of the park. The 2-0 pitch. Swinging a high fly ball into right field. Back, right fielder reaches up, makes the catch for the out. A long fly ball out. 2 down. Brings in April Garcia. Garcia on the day. Has been on twice, scored 2 runs. He's 2 for 4 in the day. Batting here in the 7th for San Benito. First pitch. Low for a ball. 1-0. Ground ball. Diving play off the second baseman into short center field. 2 aboard for the Lady Hounds. The 7th will continue. Jordan Ramos now steps in. Ball low. It's all started after with 2 outs. There's a hard hit ball to short. No play, bases loaded. The inning continues for San Benito. That brings in Jordan Ramos with the bases loaded. Also brings in the infield, the outfield, and everybody meet on the mound for Los Fresnos. Bases loaded, San Benito. Let me return.
You shake my nerves and you rattle my brain. Too much love drives a man insane. You roll my whip, but what a thrill. Goodness gracious, quick balls of fire. I did love 'cause I thought it was funny. You came along and moved me, honey. I change my mind. This love is fine. Goodness gracious, quick balls of fire. Kiss me, baby.
Jordan Ramos with a bat in her hands. Big opportunity here for San Benito. They lead by 2 at 9-7, but an insurance runner 2 or 3 or 4, depending on what Ramos can do at the plate. Bases loaded and 2 outs. She waits, first pitch. Way high, ball 1. Ramos could open this up here in the top of the 7th. Could certainly make life easier for the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch to her. Low, ball 2. And there's nowhere to put Ramos. Already a dangerous hitter. But if she's standing in knowing you have to throw a strike, there's an awful lot that can happen. On the positive side for San Benito. Ramos stands in. See if she gets a green light, 2-0. Taking all the way, that's a strike. 2-1. Bases loaded, San Benito, Lady Hounds. Ramos at the plate. Two-one pitch. This should be her pitch to hit. Here's the 2-1. Took it outside for ball 3. And again, there's nowhere to put Jordan Ramos. The outfield, which was playing deep, now goes even deeper in center field. 3 balls and a strike to Ramos with the bases loaded here in the top of the 7th inning. Ramos waits. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a shot down the line. That's a hit into left field corner. 1 run scores. 2 run scores. Play at third. Safe there. 11-7 San Benito. On a 3-1 pitch, Jordan Ramos didn't miss. Drives in 2 with a single. And that brings up Jalen Huerta. I said she's a tough hitter anyway. When you get behind 3-1 with nowhere to put her, having to throw a strike. Hitters like that just find a way to get it done. Jalen Huerta steps up. She hit into an odd double player last time up. And a great play out in right field. She stands in here in the 7th. First pitch coming. Takes a strike. Runner goes down to second base uncontested. Second and third. On Huerta. Chance to drive in a couple with a hit. Base open if they want to work around the cleanup hitter, but behind her, Alina Hasso. I don't think you want her up with the bases loaded. Meaning that Huerta should get something good to hit here in this at-bat. Four-run lead for San Benito. Is that enough? Here's the pitch. Ball high. Los Fresnos has shown the ability to score runs here in this ball game. They've stranded some base runners as well. Stranded a runner in scoring position in the first, 2 in the third, another in the 4th, Another in the 5th. 2 more in the 6th. They've had base runners. Atwood misses. Ball outside to Huerta. 11-7 game. 2 on, down at 2nd and 3rd for the Lady Hounds. Huerta at the plate. 2-1 the count and the pitch. Low, ball 3. Now the difference here between Huerta at the plate and Ramos, who is on at first base with that single and then has been replaced by the courtesy runner. On a 3-1 count, you can walk Huerta if you dare. But with Hasso on deck, that is trouble. Swing and a shot. That's a fair ball down the line. That'll score a run. And a second run comes in to score. Down to second, Huerta. That's a double. 2 runs to score us. 13-7. On a 3-1 pitch, Huerta went down. Drilled it down the line. Doubles. And the Lady Hounds have erupted here in this 7th inning. And now lead 13-7. That may bring in a pitching change. It will for Los Fresnos. We'll get a name for you after this.
For the hottest deals, go to Mi Casa Furniture.
Save at Mi Casa Furniture. 7533 Boca Chica, Brownsville.
Everyone's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from a wide selection and score big today on West Expressway 83. Right now, check out this 2014 Hyundai Elantra GT. This car is loaded with a leather interior, satellite radio, Bluetooth, and it's yours today for 0 money down and $175 a month. That's right, no money down. Drive away today, just $175 a month. Or feel the power of this 2016 Dodge Challenger. This includes the RT Scat Pack, includes navigation, satellite radio, a reverse camera, an Alpine stereo system. Practically new with just 31,000 miles, powered by a 6.4-liter 392 Hemi engine. This today on the lot at $33,999. Financing is available with lending for all types. Every deal's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2, in business since 2002. Harlingen, Texas.
Eileen Avalar into pitch for the Lady Falcons of Los Fresnos. First pitch is a strike called to Alina Hasso. Hasso on the day has 2 hits. She also walked. She's driven in 3 and she scored 2 runs. She stands in here in the 7th. She's the 8th hitter to hit for San Benito in this 7th. Next one coming. Swing and another hit for Hasso. Up the middle. Drives in another run. 14-7. Hasso is just red hot hitting. The inning continues for the Lady Hounds. And that brings up Steph Lopez. And Lopez has been on target tonight. 3 for 4 on the day at the plate. Facing Avalar for a first time. First pitch. Swing and a high pop-up. Foul ball and catch is made for the out. Inning comes to an end. San Benito, though, goes to work. They score 5 runs. They do so on 5 consecutive hits. We head to the bottom of the 7th. Lady Hounds now with a comfortable lead. It's 14-7. This is Real Sports Live.
Fans mark the calendar for May the 5th for exciting football action from Mercedes as Rio Sports Live presents NFL flag football action in Turf Wars 2019. See the future stars from the area in tournament competition live on Rio Sports Live from the Mercedes Tiger Football Stadium May the 5th. Coaches, sign your team up today and be a part of the show for just $75 a team. Sponsored in part by Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito. Register your team today or call 956-536-7185. Turf Wars, NFL flag football from Mercedes. When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits, caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats, Laguna Madre Baits. 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas.
Eliana Carrizales back to the mound for San Benito. She inherited 2 runners on and 1 out in the 6th inning. Got a strikeout and then a sparkling play in the outfield to close out the 6th. And then her team scores 5 runs in the top of the 7th, and she steps in now to the circle. Has a 7-run lead, facing the number 8 hitter in the lineup, and away we go, bottom of the 7th. First pitch is a strike call. If she didn't have confidence before, a ton of confidence now with that cushion of a 7-run lead. First strike was there. Carrizales is ready with the next one. And brings it home. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Eight, 9, and 1 in the lineup here in the bottom of the 7th for the Lady Falcons of Los Fresnos. Carrizales is working ahead in the count 0-2. Next pitch is on the way. Swing and a miss, struck her out. 1 down, a strikeout. Second recorded by Carrizales in relief. And that brings in, I believe it's Mickey Castaneda. We'll see if that's who hits or not. This will be Andrea Guevara stepping up to the plate. Hitting for Mickey Castaneda. Guevara will swing for the first time tonight, taking on Eliana Carrizales. Carrizales ready and brings the first one home. Bunt attempt, foul ball, strike 1. Carrizales coming right in, throwing strikes back in the 6th inning. Again, she was benefactor of a terrific play in right field on a ball hit that would have, could have, should have tied the game. But a play was made for the out. Guevara, get back in. She's ready. Carrizales will bring it home. Bunt down the first baseline. Throw to first in time for the out. Bang, bang play there. 2 down. And it brings in the top of the order, leadoff hitter Sam Campos will hit. I want to say hello to fans watching from Canada. Always neat to see fans chiming in from outside the area. Campos on the day has been on 3 of 4 times. She's scored 3 runs. Bats here with 2 outs in the 7th, facing Carrizales for a first time. Takes the ball outside. 1-0. Carrizales is ready, brings the next one home. Strike call to Campos. Carrizales takes her time on the mound, is ready. Brings the 1-1 to Campos. Swing and a foul ball back to the screen. Strike 2. San Benito fans chanting for one more strike. Eliana Carrizales trying to secure this one. Came in relief as a 1-2 on Campos and brings it home. Swing and a high fly ball in the very deep center field. Back and gone. Home run for Campos, her 4th hit of the game. Towering shot over the right center field fence. Don't zoom. Oh, man. Okay. Home run off the bat of Campos. And that'll bring in Valerie Guevara. First pitch coming from Carrizales. Guevara, strike 1. 14-8 game. Next pitch from Carrizales. Swinging a ground ball foul. Quick 2-strike count. Campos ended up with 4 hits on the day. Well, no, 3 hits on the day, but 4 runs scored. Yeah, the top of the order for Los Fresnos. Produced here in this ball game. Carrizales brings it home. Guevara takes the ball outside. Campos on base 4 times. Guevara at the plate right now has been on all 4 times she's hit. Reyes on 3 times. Perales on twice. Behind her, Alyssa Perales on 3 times. That's 1 through 5 in the lineup. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Ball high and outside, ball 2. 2-2 on Guevara. Guevara battling Carrizales. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, struck her out. Ball game over. San Benito Lady Hounds are the district champions with a 14-8 victory over Los Fresnos here tonight. Carrizales gets the strikeout to close out the game. Lady Hounds had to fight and battle this one tooth and nail. And even the 6-run lead Didn't seem like it may not be enough against this potent offense that Los Fresnos has suddenly brought to life. Final score 14-8. San Benito Lady Hounds are the District 32-6A champions outright with a victory here tonight. That's going to do it for our broadcast. We got a lot of equipment to get downstairs. They'll turn the lights off and we'll be completely in the dark, 3 stories up above this field. Our thanks again to all the sponsors that helped us broadcast this game. My thanks to Bert Ruiz running the camera. He had to fight the wind and the camera throughout this ball game and got the job done. Final here, 14-8. Replays will be up later on. You'll also see replays of the game, but that's going to happen later on because we'll have to pull this broadcast. Both of these teams on their way to the playoffs, and both coaches will ask that this one be pulled to prevent any future scouting attempts. But you'll get to see them later on. Till next time, from Los Fresnos, 14-8, San Benito wins. They're district champs. Good night.